This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com here with a video app review of an application we had this week called TennisSolo. TennisSolo is, like it sounds, it's an application where you kind of play a one-on-one tennis match. If you'll ever play tennis, you'll recall you can use the racket and beat the ball up in the air as many times as you could. You sound familiar. You sit there with your racket and bop the ball up in the air as many times as you can before you lose it. This is a digital version of that game. We're going to talk a couple different things, including the high scores. There we are. I got to 150. Aren't I cool? There's also an info section with some information about the game. There are some options, which you can change the racket, change the ball, and turn the sound on and off. The racket changing options are kind of neat. Don't touch the arrows because it'll take you back, but you can scroll back and forth between those if you'd like. You can change the ball the same way. Say you're looking for something a little more classic. There you go. So once you have everything arranged how you'd like, you go back to the main screen. There is a help section that tells you a little bit about how to play the game, but to be honest, you're not going to get a good feel for it unless you just play it. So this does require us to be in motion and also requires you to be flat. So let's go ahead and press play and we'll see how good I can do at this while I talk to you guys. So it starts out there. Now you start out jingling the bracket and that pops this up in the air. And that, again, the idea is to move your iPhone so that it stays on your racket. And there's a neat feature, which I'm going to have to apologize ahead of time for doing. It's actually, if you scream, "Ah!" and it doesn't work always, "Ah!" then the racket will pop up and fill up the screen so that you're not losing your ball if it's about to go off. Go, "Ah!" and it'll pop up. So interesting feature. I'll tell you, it's kind of more addictive than you'd think it would be. The game's actually a lot of fun, and it's all about balance and making sure you keep everything on the level. You usually can get in a pretty good groove. If you hit it really high, it'll bust the ceiling, which is what you just saw there. One of the weird complaints I had as far as the interface goes is it's hard to get back to the main screen from here. You can pause anytime you want to and go into your options, or you can quit, which will take you to the main screen. But if you're playing, for example, and it pops off and you're on that screen, there's really no other way or nowhere else for you to go. All you really have an option to do is to start the game over, which, as you see, is very simple. So it's kind of built to keep you going. I like the different variety of graphics. I think the game feature itself is, simple but kind of fun. I think the scream feature doesn't work as well as you'd like it to work, and if you're have a voice any lower than mine and we're trying to scream, it might be difficult, so just keep that in mind. Otherwise, plenty fun. Simple concept and not too bad. Here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, we did give this application a 4 out of 5 stars because it's simple, addictive, fun, and it does look really cool on the Retina display, as you can tell here on my iPhone 5. But it is just a strange bit of a game. So with the iPhoneAppReview.com, this has been Valerie Lauer with a video app review of TennisSolo. Until next time.